This is Stephanie Rivas with the Wagner Noel, the GM. And are you ready for some grueling questions?
Oh, okay. Yes. I hope they're easy.
Okay, we're going to start off really hard.
Okay.
So what brought you to work at the Wagner Noel?
Oh my gosh. So I was what you would call headhunted. I was working for a TV news station at the time, and they were looking for a marketing manager. And so that's how I came to be at the Wagner Noel.
Okay, so how many years did you work at the news?
Oh gosh, I worked in news for 15 years. I started here in the Midland, Odessa area. I moved to San Antonio and worked in the San Antonio market for a little while, and then moved back to the Midland, Odessa area before coming to the Wagner Noel.
And what channel did you anchor for?
So I started as an anchor. My first anchoring job was at News West 9, but I actually started at News West 9 as a producer, and then was promoted later in years to be an anchor at that station. I also anchored for CBS 7 in this market.
So since we're working in a theater, what show made you love theater?
Oh gosh, so I have loved theater from a very, very young age. Growing up, I would, perform in my room with my hairbrush. And the first major theatrical production that I ever had the opportunity to see was The Phantom of the Opera. So it's a great one.
How many theater productions have you been in?
So probably between Midland Community Theater and the Playhouse, I've probably done almost 20 productions, somewhere in there. There's been quite a few.
What was your favorite TV show growing up?
Favorite TV shows growing up. I really loved like the old classics. So, I loved Gilligan's Island. I loved The Brady Bunch. Those were shows that I remember. Three's Company. They were just fun, and they made me laugh. So I loved those kinds of shows.
And so at the Wagner Noel, what has been your favorite act so far?
Oh my gosh. Can you see all these names? They're like
We've got a ton back here.
Hundreds of names on this wall. So, I've been with the Wagner Noel going on 9 years, and we've had over 100 performances every single year. So that is a really hard one to pick. A favorite actual artist, I would have to say, would be, there's probably two, and that's probably because I love 80s. And so when Pat Benatar was on our stage, or when Olivia Newton-John was on our stage, those were a little bit of, I was a little bit of a fangirl that day, those days.
What's your favorite music genre?
Favorite music genre? Again, I don't know if I have one, because I listen to a little bit of everything. I grew up with country. I listened to a lot of rock when I was in college. I worked for an alternative rock station when I was in college. Love pop. So I love a little bit of everything as far as music, but I would say that I probably lean towards pop and rock if I had to right now, currently in my life.
Cool. And so your favorite music artist would?
I do love Kelly Clarkson, and everyone has their favorites for lots of different reasons, but I really think she's super talented, and her songs, I think, are still songs that tell stories, and I think that's important to me personally when it comes to music. I like songs that I can learn the words to and sing with, and there's some other music nowadays that I just can't do that with. So she's definitely a favorite right now.
She is awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
She's got a great personality.
We could be friends, I think. Kelly and I, we could be friends.
Honestly, I think you could. What production do you want to bring to the Wagner Noel?
Oh my gosh, I would love to see Reba perform in this building. She is a country classic that I grew up with, so I would definitely love to see her on our stage.
Dude, we've had a bunch of great names. I mean, we even have B.B. King right here.
Yes, so BB's right here. I know, and it's these names, sadly, they fade. And so we're going to try to do our best to make sure that they don't go away. But, when B.B. King was here, it was really cool because he had such a great time performing on the stage that he didn't want to leave the stage. So his handlers had to physically say, okay, Mr. King, it's time to go. And so to have his name, here, and obviously he's no longer with us, so that makes it even more special.
It's awesome to see an artist so passionate about what they do.
Yes.
What is your favorite part of show days?
My favorite part of show day is probably what I call turning it up into show mode. So, we're here for for those that don't know, our staff works all day long. You know, we come in and we work a regular day, and then we kind of turn into show mode right about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's really kind of the excitement of getting everything ready for our patrons. So everything from, you know, walking the lobbies to getting signs up to unlocking doors and turning on lights and doing all of those things. But the best part of show day is really just the energy that people bring into this building. And for these artists, for all of us as staff that are working to bring these artists into the building, that energy is just, it's infectious.
So what are you personally looking forward to in 2021?
In 2021, get us all back to being at full capacity, and I hope that we can get there and get there together. And because again, the best part of this building is having a full house, having the energy of all those people in this space, and being able to entertain you all and make you happy and make you feel good. So that's my one goal for 2021, is to be able to bring that joy all back into your lives again.
Well, that's awesome. We are all looking forward to that as well. Thank you so much for putting up with these, as I said, grueling questions.
There were a couple of doozies in there, I won't tell you.
And we will see you all guys back here.
Yes, thank you.